Sports Matters TV, bringing the sports home. Okay, Sports Matters TV, FightCon. Some huge names here all weekend. We've seen MVP, and we've seen Ben, Stevie Wonderboy Thompson. I have this thing where I love interviewing our local lads. We've done that for the last 4 years. The man next to me, Cage Warriors, big fight, Birmingham coming up. Yep. How's preparation going, Jack?
Yeah, it's going great. Same as always. Like, people say, you have to do this crazy fight camp, but when we're in our gym down in MMA Cork, it's just the training stays the same. Yeah. There's no such thing really as fight camp for us because it's the same intensity, the same drilling, the same partners. Yeah. The only thing that might change is being a bit strict with the diet. Pa was saying the same earlier. It's just keeping that's the only thing you need to watch out for. But other than that, it's great.
And I remember years ago. I spoke to Liam Oak years ago, and I spoke to I think it was Marlene, and we'd always mention names like, who do we have to watch out for? You'd always say the Maguire brothers, right? There's obviously a legacy set already in our own Cork. People know who you are, but what does fighting mean to you? Obviously, you're doing it for quite a long time.
We've been at it a while now. My old brother Aaron, in fairness, been at it. He's kind of a veteran of Cork, really doing. But we've been all at it a long time, my whole family, and it's not for the fame or genuinely as a family and all our friends around us. Yeah. We fucking love it, we just do, being in the gym, being surrounded by the people with the same interest. I mean, it couldn't get better for us. We absolutely love it, and I suppose we're not worried about reputation, but we just condone ourselves the best we can to us.
And you're being humble.
Exactly, we're trying to be kind of just the best of ourselves, really. Yeah. But sometimes that doesn't go unnoticed, and we've been lucky. People give us a good name, and people always talk well, and I'd hope we'd be doing the same thing, and I hope they would think the same of us.
You always have to watch out for the quiet ones. I always say that the quiet ones you always watch out for. But we walked around, and Barry was strutting around, right?
He's not the quiet one, anyway.
He's a fucking I remember walking to Barry in Absalom. Barry would sell fucking snow to the Eskimos.
Big time.
He's a genius. He's obviously proud of all these fighters. He's obviously looking forward to Cage Warriors. Tell us about your opponent. Have you kind of done any research? Did you know?
I do the kind of. I'd watch when I hear the name. You get the butterflies and have to run to the toilet and come back and then maybe settle yourself. But watch maybe one or two fights. Just have a quick look. So it's just I watch them not to say I'm going to smash them. I'm going to do this. It's just for when I want to paint a picture in my head when I'm sitting down. When I want to put the images in my head, I'm picturing the changing room, the preparation, I'm picturing the face, so I just try and picture so I get an idea of what I need to be thinking of. So but as I said, with the training, I don't try and change my game plan and training around an opponent to try and mould around them. I just try and better myself, kind of make sure my tools are more sharp than what they were the last time, and hopefully your man has to react. So Richard Callas is my opponent, and tough guy. He's tough fights. I've seen him winning fights comfortably, and I see him losing fights and pulling out a win. So it won't be easy. And with Cage Warriors, that's the way it is.
They don't mess about Cage Warriors. There's no such thing as there's no one protected in Cage Warriors. We've seen so many great fighters going in there, and they're in the deep end straight away.
Exactly. That's what I like about Cage Warriors. Graham Boylan's very good. There's no fighters protected, and when I'm the old man in the pub or sitting down, I can say I fought the best lads. Nobody will believe me, but I know I did. I'm not going to say I was minded and made my money. I know I fought some good guys, and I'd hold on to that for the rest of my life.
And for all the young lads in the gym today, so we all it's Cork. Thanks to yourself, Pa. We've seen Ryan. You're all making a name, but what kind of advice can you give to the young lads in the gym? Obviously, you have a big background, so what do they need to do? Obviously, coming in the door is the hardest part.
You see, it's different for everyone because not everyone wants to be a competitor. But my gym in Cork, and I'd say every gym really in Ireland, maybe 30% might make up the fighters. But people can enjoy training. You don't have to be pressured into fighting. But the only trick is just to keep turning up. Yeah. That's the only thing. There's no point saying you have to be talented, you have to be gifted. No, fuck that. Yeah. You just have to keep showing up. You can have this guy who's coming in, this young kid who's a phenom and whipping everyone, but he doesn't show up because he spends away for the summer. Yeah. But then you have the average Joe who comes in but stuck at it every day or 3 times a week, 4 times a week. They're the people you want. Just stick at it. If you do something long enough, you'll come good. So that's all I can say, really.
I love it. Best advice ever. And 2020, obviously a big year for you. It's your second pro fight.
Second pro fight, yeah.
Obviously big goals this year. You want to rack up maybe 3 or 4 more fights in the year, or?
Yeah, I rack up what I can. Keep going. I won't shy away from them. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, keep training. I'll take
You're always ready though.
Always ready. Training never stops. Fun never stops. Really, it's all a good laugh really for us.
I'm going to go to Birmingham because obviously John Mitchell is on the card as well, and I always support the Cork lads. We're looking forward to it.
Brilliant, appreciate it.
Jake.
Take care.
Sports Matters TV, bringing the sports home.